to my life. Yep. So I'm awake simply because my son is awake. Mm-hmm. My son is awake. So he says that I need to keep him company for the duration. And I'm like, I'm so tired. I don't want to lie. The last few nights have been so hectic. You guys, like, it's around 2. It's around 3 now. It's around 3 here in South Africa, and I'm keeping my son company. Hey, like I said, guys, give me company. My son is awake, and he wants me to keep him company. And he's saying that he wants to go to the toilet. It's like 3 now, and I can't afford to be going outside. It's very dark outside. We don't have indoor toilets here, so I have to go outside where it's very scary just to accompany him to go to the toilet. You know, I never really potty trained him. He just learned because he had like older brothers, so he just learned um from the older brothers. So we don't have indoor toilets, and he wants me to go outside with him. Eh, I'm like, we need to wait, and now we're waiting, and it's like, then Jiki Jiki is saying that he has a runny stomach. I'm like, okay. It's like the stomach wants juice. How can an aching stomach want juice? He's been saying this since last night. Like, I want juice. I want juice. I want juice. My stomach wants juice. So right now, I can just see that it's a plot to get the juice. It's a plot to get the juice. He wants the juice and is trying to use any means possible to get the juice. Oh, no, the last few days, mm, they've not been great, honestly speaking. They've not been great. Um, I've had to sort of like do things. Being a mom, one thing that I realized about being a mother is that you will do just about anything for your kids. I know that sounds cliche, I know that sounds um crazy, but once you're a parent, you will do just about anything. It's so cold. Let me go get myself another blanket because wow. No, no. Nani again. So Manuel is coming. We're gonna be sleeping together. I think maybe we're gonna have to take off his toys and play with him, guys. Oh my god. Even have being a mom. Now you have to wake up in the middle of the night just to keep your baby company. I will say hi, Emmanuel. Mm. Then hello, guys. His hello is so weak. Yo, what? I'm from South Africa. Where are you from? Is it? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for watching our live. Thank you. So I'm keeping my son company and yeah, stay as long as you can and make sure that you subscribe because we're trying to reach the 4,000 watch hours for our YouTube channel. Oh, my channel is about South African village mom. You know, I show you anything that has to do with the village and motherhood. I share our journey here on YouTube. You know, yeah, basically, subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'm keeping my son company here. He says that he is having an aching stomach, but thank you so much. Help us get those watch hours. But it turns out his aching stomach just wants juice, and you know it's nighttime. I can't give him juice. He'll have to have juice in the morning. I don't allow my kids to have snacks at night. Seriously? What does that mean? Oh my god, guys. Like, I think it was on Friday. I went live showing you guys the village life. You know, you should go and look at it, the life that I'm talking about. It was very enlightening of the village that I'm talking about. Go and check it out. Can you comment with the country that you're coming from? And if you have any questions to me, obviously, um, you're free to ask. So this person is saying she's feeling cold, and it's very cold. It's winter here in South Africa, and my baby is sleeping. That it is, oh hi, all the way from the US. Wow. Why would you say something like that? That is very weird. Very, very. It's winter here in South Africa. It's cold. Very, very cold. It is so cold. And my daughter is sleeping, guys. Oh, yeah, I think so. Mm, I don't think it's as hot as it would be here in summer. Here in summer, it's very scorching hot. Like you can put water outside and it will get hot. I kid you not. Stick around. In summer, I don't even boil water using the kettle or anything like that here in South Africa in my village. I just put the water in a bucket. Oh, okay. No problem. I just put water in the bucket and then by the time it's like nighttime, the water will be hot. I kid you not, it's very hot. You won't even be able to sleep inside the house, but we sleep. And I don't have a fan or anything like an air conditioner. So, hey, the moment this channel is monetized, guys, I'm going straight. I'm going to buy myself, get myself an air conditioner because it's hot. It's hot. It's very, very hot. I kid you not. In winter, in summer, I'll show you guys. You will see me just putting water outside. And nighttime, I'll just go and collect the water and use that water to bath. That's how hot it gets here. But now in winter, at least, you know, it's better. We can sleep inside and stuff. Just that, the nights are so cold. Yeah. So my daughter is sleeping. She is an all night sleeper. I just have times where I wake her up, maybe somewhere around after every 2 hours and a half. I wake her up and breastfeed her. I just woke her up, not really woke up. I just fed her. I'm 28. Let's just say 28, Terrence. I'll be 29 in 24th of August. Yeah, next month I'm going to be officially 29. So do come back for that live when I celebrate being 29 and stuff. And I hope that by then this channel will be monetized, guys. Because I want to celebrate with you guys. And I want to get myself a nice present. Um, we do have the best steak. Yeah, you'll be 36. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You in your prime, I think. Yeah, you in your prime. Yeah, we do have the best meats here. Best, I think. Just that I'm not really is can I say beef? We call it beef here. You all an older man? Do we call you an older man? I think you're not older. I think what's an older man though? I think older man is like 50, isn't it? I think it's 50, right? Manuel, look at that. No. Okay, I think you retracted your message, guys. Thank you so much once again. If you have any questions, you are allowed to ask. Yeah, you are older than me. Obviously, you are. So if you have any questions that you feel like you want to ask, something you want to know, you know, just go ahead and ask us. I don't mind. Today I'm with my son, Emmanuel. Yeah, go ahead and ask. Those who are subscribers, and subscribe if you haven't. Those who are subscribers to my channel know that he's always with me, you know. Um, as I've said, I always I'm my mom before anything, and I create content to make memories with my kids because it's something that will never get old, something that will never get erased no matter what. Um, who told you that we don't like Nigerians to come work? How come South Africa and don't like Nigerians coming to country to work? You know, I don't want to be controversial. I think this is based on opinions. It's not that we don't like them. And here in my village, honestly speaking, um, we don't have Nigerians, honestly. I think you find them in the city, and I'm not staying in the city. So I don't know about that, but we do have other people coming in from our neighboring countries like your Zimbabwe, your Mozambique. We have those, and we don't mind them. You know, the problem I think with Nigerians, and I don't think it's only South African or South Africa that has a problem with them in this manner, is the fact that they are involved in many controversial things. Um, um, you know, Africans are very simple people, I think. The same way I think about my neighbor, it's the same way I think about Black Americans. You know, I don't have anything like any bias. You just human beings, like just like I see any other person. And you know the struggles that we have went through. You know, here in South Africa, you know, we do celebrate the our apartheid era and the things that sorry and the things that we have went through. Those are in the past. These days we are very much focusing more on the future and going forward and saying that that was our past. You know, as much as we suffered, and I understand that Black Americans went through slavery as well. Here we went through apartheid era and stuff like that. But I think we should leave those in the past, and move on and let those be in our history. But overall, yes, we went through the same struggle. We were taught about these things in school, and yeah, we are taught about apartheid here in South Africa in schools. Um, yes, I'm somebody who studied Terrence. I did 2 degrees, just that I didn't study in that regard. I did public administration in focusing on psychology, international politics, and international administration. And I also did environmental science, so focusing on hydrology, microbiology, as well as geology. So I'm not really versed in that in terms of saying that I know deep, but history here in South Africa is taught, and I have had few opportunities with educating kids about this. I hope that I'm answering you as best as I can. And yes, sometimes being united also makes sure that history does not repeat itself. And sometimes, if it's meant to be, no matter what we do, even if we study, history can always repeat itself, because there's just some crazy people out there, crazy, powerful, rich, or wealthy people out there who would go to any length to make sure that history do repeat. But I don't think it would. Not in my lifetime, at least. Maybe in my kids or grandkids' lifetime, history might repeat itself. I would, yes, definitely. I would do a meet and greet, but this channel is still so small. That's why we're trying to grow it, And I think the other day I was also I would. I think if you are to ever come to South Africa, you know, I don't know if you never heard of Kruger National Park, but when you go into Kruger National Park, unless if you're taking a flight, I'm not sure about that, but you pass through Bami village going to Kruger. It's one of the most beautiful safaris we have here. You should do that. You should do that. I think your kids would really enjoy it. Kruger is all for that. You could bring your kids to come to Kruger, see the animals, all different kinds of animals that I'm sure that you guys don't have in the USA. It's very nice. You should come. And I just greet you guys as you're passing by my village. Like explain. Um, like I explained, I stay near the road. So yeah, Kruger is like I think it's less than energy. It's less than 40 kilometers. I think so. We treat everything with respect here. Yeah, we treat everything with respect. I'm just not sure what you've heard about Africans and South Africa in general, because our way of living, I think, here in the village, because I think here in South Africa, where I come from, it's a bit different, even amongst other South African tribes. I'm Venda, by the way. Even among other South African tribes, we are a bit different, you know, but we're united like that, very united. That one, I'm not even gonna say that it's South Africans doing that, because you don't know, because they smuggle those things outside the country. That's one of the reasons why I said I don't want to be. I don't want to go into the things because I don't know. I lack the knowledge about this things. And one, I lack about knowledge. I lack knowledge about these things. But I am aware that yes, rhinos, not only elephants, even rhinos. That's why rhinos, I think they're now protected, one of the endangered species here in South Africa because they were being poached for their, not only in South Africa, I think, for their let's just say horn or tusk. Yeah, it's not it's not only those elephants and lions. Lions, lions are being killed. Uh, why? I'm not sure about this one. I'm not familiar with this one. I think you would also be educating me today. They are evil, and they are they are Hashem. And one thing that I've learned is no amount of goodness from anyone is gonna change an evil person. You know, if someone wants to change, they will change on their own, and no one is gonna do anything about it. Here in South Africa, I think this is practiced more by I don't know how to say this, but white people. White people practice this, do these practices more. You know, black people here in South Africa, then they are, but they're not like that. We don't hunt animals for sport. We don't. We will hunt animals for food, not for sport, for food. But you know, those practices have been, uh, they've not been in going on since now that we have stores and stuff like that. So I know that yeah, hunting happens in game reserves and stuff like that, but I've never seen it. And I'm not gonna lie and say I've seen even a white person do that, but I do know that they might be playing that type of sport. Are you Black American or I'm not sure. I know that America also has different races. So are you Black American? No, no. I'm connected to the Zulus, to the Zulu tribe. Nope, I'm not connected to the Zulu tribe. I am Venda. I'm Venda. I'm not. Zulu is very, very far. They stay in KwaZulu Natal. It's very far. I've never been there. I've never been there. I've met a few Zulu people, but I've never been there. So no, the only thing that connects us is the fact that we are Africans and we're South Africans, and you know we are one in that regard. We are one in that regard, and they are one of the biggest tribes here in South Africa, if not the biggest. So yeah, yeah, Black American. I know that you guys face it, have it very difficult there in America with police brutality. I follow those type of stories. Police brutality. That those ones are really, they touch my heart because I always do not understand the that type of behavior because you know as much as our country has its own problems, but police brutality is not one of them. You know, we've never faced that, and even now I always ask myself, why is it like that? So my daughter is awake. Oh, boy. Oh, she's awake. Yeah, she's awake. Yeah, she's awake. You know, when I see my kids do play like that is kids are blessing. There's so one thing I try to teach my kids is to be um mm. Oh, that will really be helpful. That would be helpful. You should watch my live. I think I'm not sure if tomorrow, um, one of these days I'll do a live while I'm outside. I did two on Friday while I was outside. And it's just that, we have different time zones. I understand that you guys are behind. Here it's like 3 a.m. It's going to 4 a.m. I'm not sure what time it is that side. That side. So so I mostly do a live during the day to show you guys the outside of villages of the village where I stay. You would really love it here. You will love it. It's just that if you're used to the village, to the city life, 9:36. What's PM? Serious? You? I thought maybe it's like midnight. What can you do with a 200 USD? Yo, 200 USD is like, I think it's going somewhere around 1,000 rand. You could do a lot. You could do a lot here in South Africa with $200. Yo, a lot. You could do a lot. By this time, I'm mostly sleeping by 9. I have a very strict night routine with my kids. We normally sleep by 7:30 to 8. I'm very strict. I'm trying to teach them for when they go to school, because I don't want them to sleep late. But Terrence, the rand is weaker than the dollar. There's ew, imagine it there. The rand, the barangam, the rand is very weak. Yes, I get them. I get them on a very strict routine, and I think that's one of the reasons why my daughter is able to sleep throughout the whole night. Uh, she sleeps through the whole night. She's going to wake up around 6:30, like officially wake up around 6:30 and not sleep. So that's a blessing. I know other mommies are struggling out there. So I always advise them, stick to a routine while we're still young. Stick to a routine. Even my son, by like 4 or 5 p.m., I'm preparing dinner. I'm dishing up dinner for him. By 5, he's bathing, and then the baby bathes, and then I bath, and then no snacking at night. No snacking while I'm about to sleep. And then from there, we do our prayer sessions. We read the Bible. Um, if we read the Bible, obviously, depending on the day, my son won't read his bedtime stories, and then from there, um, we pray, and then we pray, and then after praying, if they're not sleeping, we sleep. I don't sleep, obviously. I plan some few stuff, and then put on a movie or anime. I watch anime. I like anime better than movies. Yeah. Hello, baby. So, like I said, my daughter is awake, so I'm just gonna take her. Hello, baby. Hi. Hi. Say hello. Hello. Yeah. She wants to sleep. Mm-mm. Mm. Yo, this girl is like, she laughs a lot. One thing I love about this one is that she laughs, guys. She, hi, say hello. You see, she's laughing. Say hi, hello. Say hi.
Anda udanga udongo. Udanga
Say hello. Say hi. Say hi. Say I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake. Say I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake. Yes. That. Yo. And now we're gonna struggle. I'm gonna struggle to put them to sleep because now they're officially awake. Hmm. Yes, it does. It teaches them order and discipline. Like they need to know that by this time we have to be doing this and sleep. During the day I'm very flexible with their schedule. I homeschool him, but he doesn't like to be homeschooled. This one. Um, and then I like to be. We do that in the morning before any activities start. Yeah, and yes, babies are a gift. They're a gift, and I found um other humans to love because I love my kids, guys. I love these humans, and motherhood is everything to me. It's everything, and I will do anything for this. I stay at home, and no, I'm not married. But yes, I stay at home, and I'm trying to save up to be able to build my own house. Like the way things um happen here in South Africa, it's very different. Or here in the villages, it's a bit different. You could just buy any plot of land. So I have a little plot of land already. So I just need to save up enough to be able to buy bricks and you're like pay the laborers and yeah. I don't think it has to do with it's different here in South Africa. The culture shock you will have when you come here in terms of marriage and stuff like that. It will shock you. Um, it will shock you. Do a bit research on it, and you will realize that wow, it's it's a culture shock here. It's yo that's that's you know it has nothing to do with that. And one thing that men here these days, they're using marriage as a way of poaching your property. Let me just say it like that. It's like men have tend to be gold diggers, and they're no longer suitable to be husbands. We're also having a crisis here in South Africa of gender-based violence. You see, so there's just a lot. Yeah, that has nothing. And sometimes I want to be honest. A man, you want to. How can I put it? I'm trying to find the right word. Um, he's not that suitable to be a life partner. And yes, you're right. But the South African men, they're not taught this, or they taught, but they are for the streets. Do you understand? They're for the streets. I mean, you might find that a man has so many women out there. The money that he's supposed to use for the family is used on booze. We also have alcohol problems here, alcohol addiction problems here in South Africa. Even now, as we're talking, I think near a tavern, um, the radio is still on. There are people drinking there. There are people drinking there. So imagine your man is going there each and every day. Already, you can just tell that this man is going to be a poor husband. He's not going to be a suitable husband. Right? 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 He might be the best father, but in terms of being the best husband, no. Mm-mm. Most of the men that I've met, they're no good. They are no good. I don't want to lie to you. They're no good. They are alcoholics, they are cheaters, and they lack morals and principle and discipline. Discipline in any field you can think of. They lack in that field. They're my people. I love them, but uh, they're not. Oh, thank you, Terence. Make sure that you support. Make sure you support the channel. You know, watching like this, you are helping a lot. You're helping us reach that 4K watch time hours, and then you know that we also have unemployment issues. Just think, I'm very educated, but I still can't find any form of employment. You know, you need connections here. It's so frustrating going to school, getting a degree, hoping that you'll be able to provide, only to find out that not only do you need a degree, but you also need to have um you also need to have a connection. All these beautiful women all over the world that want a man instead of this woman in America. Oh, hey, you know, I think South Africa, uh, you know, I might need. What's happening? What's happening, my girl? Mwah. You know, I'm fulfilled. Let me not lie to you. It's just that, you know, I have plans and plans. I have plans and I have dreams. Dreams that need money. You understand? One of these days, the other day, I was explaining to my subscribers that I need to be able to monetize this channel and grow this channel and have a solid base, because one day I wish to create a foundation, you know, through this channel, to open a foundation, sort of like an orphanage, you know, to help the kids who are not privileged, who do not have money. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this channel. I believe in God like crazy. I believe in God. Um, oh yeah, you know, here we don't have bills. The only thing that I could say we have bills is buying the electricity and making sure that you buy food. Mm, that's pretty much it, honestly speaking. You know, that page. That's pretty much it. Buying food, buying the electricity. I stay in the villages, so obviously I use the fire to cook. Water. Oh, ilan, ngoten avos. And what else? Um, yeah. So it's. So yeah, I believe in Jesus Christ, and one of the few things that I hope you can, you can live in 200. That's a lot. 2,000. It's a lot. I think 2,000 USD a month. It's like mhm. It's like you. I don't know, but it's a lot because rent dollar $1 is like I think 18 rand something here in South Africa. So $200, I think it's like 1,000 rand, and with 1,000 rand, you could buy. I mean, in the villages, obviously, because we don't pay rent here even. So you can buy decent grocery. You can buy electricity. Also good. Now, no, you can buy electricity. You could do with the 2,000. Hey, Terrence, that's a lot of money. Um, rand is very weak compared to the dollar, and when you convert it to rands, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Anyway, I forget to say this always when I do my lives. Also, make sure that you go and check out my profile for my Facebook account, my TikTok account, as well as my Instagram account. Make sure that you follow each and every one of those accounts. Okay, so the links are there. You just click on the links and yeah, make sure you follow. I think they are broke because of not having you guys pay rent and this thing called mortgage. I'm not sure what. I don't even understand it. You pay rent, you pay water bills. Um, I don't know what else you pay, but I think you have so many things that you pay for in America. At least here in the villages. Yeah, yes, sorry if I did not pronounce it right. I'm really sorry. But yeah, you have that. You guys have a lot of bills. You pay a lot of things. Here in South Africa, when you have a house, you have built a house in your own land. You can buy a land for like $1,000. I think even $1,000 is a lot. Phone bill, car insurance, health. Yo, that's a lot. Phone bill. We buy our phones cash now here. I don't have a car. Health insurance. The thing is, here in South Africa, the hospital, we have public hospitals. They offer free insurance. They like free treatments. Yeah. Yes, I'm seeing your questions. We don't have an electric bill unless maybe if you're staying in the townships or whatnot. But in the villages, I buy electricity on my phone and I decide how much I want. Yeah, because I only like use the fridge and the lights, and sometimes occasionally if it's raining. Yes, I'm seeing your questions. I am seeing your question. I'm seeing your messages. Yeah, I'm seeing your messages. So you guys have dental insurance even for your teeth. Why? I think you guys worry a lot. I think you worry a lot. You, you are paying for a lot of things here in South Africa, or in when you are staying in the village. Life insurance. Mm. Ah, this is a weird question. you know, but I think anyone has to do um, what they're comfortable with, honestly speaking. If he's comfortable with that, and even depending um, with the kids, if he's I think in our room I would allow it, but around the house, if the kids are there, no, I wouldn't. It's weird. I wouldn't. I most definitely wouldn't. Mm, You have to pay life insurance. What life insurance for your kids or for yourself? Are you paying for yourself, for your kids? I think we're paying for a lot of things because we're worried too much. We're worried too much. I also have those. Just that we pay like I pay like less than 100 rand. You are retracting your messages. I did not see that message. You retracted it. I did not see the message. What you were saying. You like to eat, ne? Hey, say hi, baby. Say hi. Say hello. All the way from the USA. We have people from the USA today. So say hi, baby. Huh? Uh, I think she wants to talk. Mm, homeowners insurance. Do you guys like own your homes? Do you own your homes? Do you own your homes? I've always wondered. So you have to pay the rent, then you have to also pay renter's insurance. I will be really uncomfortable paying so many things. Yeah, I work hard as it is because I also try to uh I create CVs and stuff like that. What? Property tax. So you don't officially own your home. How crazy is that? I don't have to worry about such things here in the villages. I just get myself a piece of land, build, and the house is mine. No one is gonna come. It's going to be mine. And so even my kids, even my kids, until they decide to sell, no one is gonna take the home. And we don't pay any taxes here. The only tax you will pay obviously, and you're gonna pay VAT when you buy food. That's basically it. So we don't have too many taxes. We don't have taxes on our houses, man. Even here, the house that I'm staying at, there are no taxes. No one bothers you here. No one. You property tax. So yeah, that's a lot. Mhm. Yeah, like I explained a few days ago, I haven't been sleeping properly. I haven't been sleeping properly. I've been awake most of the time. Mm, yeah, only today and yesterday I was able to sleep like a full night. And even the taverns here, they make so much noise that you will wake up. I rest a lot. I sleep even during the day when I'm not busy. Just that the last few days have been so busy, and it's not easy to rest when you have a newborn. Oh, you need to sleep when sleep, my girl. Sleep. Yeah. The baby will be demanding you to wake up. It's just that I'm fortunate that I stay with other people who would help me. Just that not when I'm sleeping because this baby is fussy. She's used to me. So uh, yeah, I know that I'm familiar with car insurance, even property tax on the car. Haibo. I think they milk you, ne? Like they make sure that you pay tax on anything and everything. You so you basically pay tax on everything, Moose. You're paying tax everywhere. I won't survive in America. Maybe how are your job markets though? Maybe your job markets are better than here because you're here even getting a job at like KFC and McDonald's is like you need a connection for that. But I think maybe that side it's better. So maybe you'll be able to afford. But here you need someone, you need to know someone too. But I think if you're working, maybe you would be able to pay the bills. But those are so many bills, Jim. A certificate or a trade. A certificate of what? Um, I only have degrees. Yeah, but um, I'm very good with. What am I good with? Writing. hmm I'm very good with writing. Right, baby. I'm very good with writing. I once tried to get into writing a book. Unfortunately, my laptop died. My laptop died. Oh, my brother is an electrician and a plumber. My brother is that. He's an electrician and a plumber. So, but he's employed under someone. But I know mechanic. So those fields have a lot of money. Just that coming to America with your bills, too many bills. Too many bills, oh, too many bills. You will suffocate too, right, baby? Say you would suffocate too. We don't want to suffocate. I don't like paying a lot of bills. Those are a lot of bills. It's like giving the government your money that you worked hard for and they didn't do anything for it. Yo, and the bills. Yo, imagine getting that and exchanging it to rents. Yo, I will be rich. I will be rich. That's like near a million rents. That's a lot of money. Yo, I'll be rich and I'll be glad to have such money. Just that those jobs, I did my degrees and it was a founded degrees. So to be able to afford and take myself to school again while I'm unemployed, yo, I really love to do hands-on type of jobs like plumbing. Actually, I like being an electrician. I like, yeah, I just like being an electrician. So one of these days, you never know. But my brother did promise that he would teach me. So I'm just waiting for him to teach me. I've never thought of that because I don't have the funds for it. I don't have the funds for it. So, no, I've never, but it would be nice to just come and see America one of these days. Maybe I'll do it in my lifetime. You will sponsor. I shame. That would be nice, Terence. That would be nice. It would be very, very nice. That would be nice. Honestly, I've thought about it millions time. It's just that money is mm, it's a problem. You make decent money. What is decent money? What is decent money? I saw the message. So what is decent money? Hello, baby. Hello, 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 hello. Say hi. Hi, 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 baby. Hello. No, I'm just asking. No, God said we should never worry about such things. I do not worry about money. I do not worry about such things. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay, Terence. I will hear from you then. I will hear from you. Um, since you make decent money.
Yeah.
Hmm?
And I about to say,
Okay, since you make decent money, I like the quiet life. I don't like noisy. How is American life like? Is it is there not a lot of noise? I once stayed in
hello,
Pretoria, in the CBD. Um,
hello,
I couldn't cope. The noise.
hello,
The noise. I
hello,
was staying in such a nice place, a nice apartment. Everything was
hello,
nice about that place, hotel service
hello,
or yeah. But I hated the noise and the fact that
hello,
it was pavement everywhere.
hello,
And where you live, how is it? Is it
no way, no,
how is the place that
no,
you live?
no,
Is it noisy?
guys,
You know,
guys,
nature? Because
hello,
I am somebody who's I'm a nature person.
Ezra, Anna,
Yeah, I
Isaiah,
like to take walks during the day when I want to think, open up my mind, just sleep under the stars and think. You know, I am a nature person. I like to go up the mountains when I can. I like to go to the rivers. I stay near the river here. So occasionally, maybe once or twice per week, go by the river, open my mind up. It's just that the network that side is bad. Oh, I don't like stress. I'm very bad at being a stressful person. I don't like stress. I do not like stress. Wherever I have a problem, I just tend to pray about it and just tell it to God and be like, yeah, God is gonna have to stress about this. Because if I stress myself, I eat. I eat a lot.
Anna, Mandy, Katie,
Okay. Then when I'm put wow.
ako di ba yun naman?
Hello?
Ah,
Hmm.
they wanna Roma.
Yung song. Yeah, even now, guys, they're making so much
And the
noise.
food.
I stay near, uh, I don't know, a place where they sell alcohol. It's noisy. It's really, really noisy. I think it might be what woke my son up. It's really noisy. It's
Yeah.
it's also noisy. These people will go to this place very early in the morning, like 8 a.m. They're already there. They are drinking, and mind you, I think they're gonna leave the place around 5 a.m. By 8, 9, they're back there. These people, they don't even eat food, they don't even bath. They just go home, sleep a little bit,
Dara is the livro.
and when they wake up, straight straight to the shade, straight to the shabin, straight to the tavern. And I don't drink, by the way, guys. I'm not a drinker. I don't drink. I don't smoke, and I'm an introvert at heart. I was not aware that it's over an hour that we've been talking. Let me see. Yo, it's 4 now. It's 4 in the morning. Yeah. I was not aware, guys, that it's already 4. So I'm thinking now we're gonna sleep. Terence, if you want to subscribe to, sorry, if you want to support me more, you can go to my Instagram and follow my channel, follow me. You can go to my Facebook and follow me. And that side, they do allow you guys to send stars. You can send stars to support me and support the babies. The links are there in my YouTube bio. Um, and my chap is Zubuya. I'm sure you don't know my you don't know how to spell my name. And you can also support my TikTok, guys. Go and follow my account that side. And yes, guys, yes. And don't forget to subscribe. Go and support me on the sides, guys, because I'm trying to grow the family on both sides, on both sides, and both sides. So, mwah, I love you guys. I'll see you until the next live. I'll see you on the next live, guys. And yes, do not forget, follow on Facebook, follow on TikTok, follow on Instagram. I'll do the live tomorrow again. I'll do the live tomorrow again, or today around 10 p.m. South African time. So let me attend to the baby and support, guys. I love you.